Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream. Hope you're all doing well today. I know that I am, but how y'all doing? Happy Monday, happy start to the week. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic one. Today we're going to be hopping back into our game that we've been playing oh so very much, and we're going to be going through and doing some armor crafting today, and that's going to be requiring to go around, kill some bugs, because I want to make every single armor set in the game right now to have ready for me to use when I would so like to use it. So, how's it going? Unfortunately, you can't stay for very long. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope that you have yourself a wonderful evening no matter what, no matter how long you get to hang out. But welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Grounded 2. Alright, sorry about that there wasn't really anything from Sir Sim-Alot over the weekend, y'all. I took the weekend off. I got absolutely addicted to Pokemon Pokopia, and I just kind of spent my entire weekend playing that, and it was great. But I also, you know, spent a lot of time with friends and family and stuff over the weekend, so just a good weekend off. I was getting mighty close to burnout with the amount that I've been doing on both channels, so I decided it was good for me to take a little bit of time off. Okay, so here we are. Let me see here. What do I want to do? I need to, first of all, look at the armor sets that I have. Looks like, yes, I did get my driver issue solved. It required me to go through and uninstall OBS completely in order to get it fixed. But yes, I did get my driver situation fixed. Okay, so looks like I have all of the Mantis, all the Snake. I need to get all of the Wasp gear. I have most of the Snail gear. I got one more piece of the Snail gear I have to make. See if I can go get these other ones. Good old orange soda. Good old orange soda is best soda. Okay, let's see. Armor. This guy, I need some lingonberry leather. There we go. Make that guy out really fast. I don't think I have this armor set at all yet, so I'm going to make all 3 pieces of the Night Stalker gear if I can. Can I make the legs to it? I sure can. All right, there's that one. So that's 2 armor sets complete. Technically 3 because I already have the Mantis one, but that only makes sense that that one's done. Okay, you are going to get this, this, and this, and you are going to get this. I could stream that Pokemon Pokopia. I can. I streamed it a little bit on Friday when I got it. And I had some driver issues, otherwise Twitch would have been notified that I was streaming it, but I ended up only streaming over on YouTube that night. But I did end up streaming Pokopia, and I have to say, I really like it. Probably gonna be in top 3 of my favorite, like, cozy-esque games that I get to play. So it was really a lot of fun, and I can't wait to play some more of it. Which hopefully will be soon here. There might end up being like a Pokopia day going forward for the next couple weeks. I'm not sure yet, but there'll be something along those lines. I looks like I need a lot more lint if I want to make a lot of the stuff that I'd like to make. I'm gonna make the wolf spider gear here really fast. Ooh, I can't. I need lint over here too for that. Lint stuff. Wolf spider head needs lint too. Okay. How you doing? Glad to see you fixed your computer. Looking forward to Surround a Stream later. Surround a Stream, yes. Later? No. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I have the gym tonight, so I can't play Surrounded later, but don't worry. It's on the list to be done. It will get played. The thing, though, is I don't know how long I'll play it for because, one, it is a shooter game, and I'm not really big on shooter games, but I will be checking it out because I said that I'd check it out, so don't worry there. Okay, let's go get some lint. Let's go get some lint. And that way I can make some of this gear that I want to make. What time we got? We got 8:14. Perfect. Looks like it is the perfect time to go out and go lint harvesting. So that way we can make more gear. Okay, let me grab this chest plate really fast. Yeah, honestly, guys, my PC was down for the majority of the weekend. I tried to switch over to, like, the stable version of Stream Elements through OBS, and it broke it, like, bad. So I had to go through uninstall OBS, uninstall Stream Elements, reinstall both of them, reconfigure everything, and I think I'm good now. Terraria is going to be... I don't have a stream set up for it because I have the gym tonight. But possibly soon for Terraria. Yes. I just know that, like, last week, towards the end of the week, I was getting really, really close to burnout, and plus the issues that I had with the channel. It kind of, I don't want to say, like, scared me away, but kind of scared me away from going too hard. So I have to go back and kind of reevaluate what I want to play right now. Terraria will come back to Sir Sim builds, though. No worries there. There's too many people who have been enjoying watching it over there for me to stop that. Although I will say today, I did wrap up my Sir Sim builds series on Software Inc. I finally finished up that series today. I ended up, like, buying every single company or something like that in the game, so, or buying into every single company in the game and spending, like, over $1 billion or something crazy like that. And I'm like, all right, well, that was a fun thing to do to wrap out the series, and kind of called it quits there. Which, all in all, I think was fine, and it was a really good series over on that channel. You know, funny thing, so I was sitting here and doing my standard stream prep, and I was just flipping through some stuff. And all of a sudden, I had, like, a recommendation for a video of somebody reacting to a country song, but they turned it into an Irish folklore song. And fun fact about Sim, I really like Irish folklore music. And I was like, oh, this is probably garbage. It was honestly really, really awesome. I was like, wow, that was fun. I don't know if it was made by AI or not. Honestly, probably. Because a lot of music nowadays that's not, like, from an artist and stuff is made by a lot of AI. But if it wasn't, kudos to that creator. But it was really fun and neat. So I got a kick out of that. Figured I'd share. Okay. Let's go here. I need to make this helmet and make this chest plate. There we go. Now I'm going to make the black ant chest plate and the black ant helmet, because both of those need to be made. Because I have the black ant stuff on me. So what I'll do is this spot right here will be where I put the black ant stuff. This spot here will be where I put the wolf spider stuff. Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right. So if we look here, I have that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't have the rusty armor yet. And I don't have potato beetle or earwig or cricket. Okay, so I got quite a few things I need to do. Let's go over and grab the cricket stuff by going and getting some chrysalis from the garden. I need some arrows, though, before I go running off into wild and crazy. Okay, put that stuff away. This stuff away. I think I need to go get more lingonberries, too. I think I'm almost out of lingonberries. And then I also need to work a little bit more on this mutation right here. Little Fist, yeah, the one that's popped up. I need to kill, what is that, 76 more creatures before we start working on the bow, which that one's going to be rough. And somebody keeps coming in and they keep asking me to do a bow build. It's something I'm working on. I apologize that I haven't got it out yet. I know you guys are thinking it's like, well, Sim, it's just a video and stuff like that. I know. I'm sorry. I plan on doing it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I apologize. I do plan on doing it. I also had somebody email me the other day over the weekend, and they asked me if I could do a video on blocking timing. And I'm like, on like perfect block timing. And I'm like, honestly, maybe. Also, why did I end up back over here again? If I go, I was thinking about that. Like if I did like a perfect block timing video. So like, say you're going to go fight an earwig or a potato beetle or what have you. It's like when you see them do something, a certain move, you go 1, 2, and then block. But the problem is it's like I'd have to be able to turn off perfect parry in order for me to actually pull that off. So, I don't know. We'll see. Also, I don't think that I grabbed my arrows. That's okay. I can make it work. I have my spear, so I can make it work. Did I grab arrows? I did not. That's all right. You throw. Grab my invisible spear again. Okay. Apparently I only got 2 pieces from that guy. That's all right. I'm going to come get my shredder on this guy right here. See, like that right there. When you see him do that move, right? Getting that charge attack ready. Or that right there. You know, the timing to be able to time out when you should do stuff. That's kind of what they want me to try to figure out and do a video on it and stuff to help people with perfect parrying. I'm sure it's something that I could do. It's just, see, like, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to, like, I'd say I could probably do it, but I might have to, like, pick a subset of bugs or something. You think you could shoot him down with a ladybug?
I'm safe.
Honestly, I have not tried this. Where are you? Come here. You can shoot him down with the ladybug. Oh, aren't you just brilliant? Thank you. What is with me only getting 2 pieces from these guys? It's kind of lame cakes. Whatever. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just run around to the chrysalis and then summon out the buggy. Or call the buggy to have him knock it down. There's one up there. I just don't want to climb up there right now. Come on. I figured it beats throwing a weapon and potentially losing it. Yeah. It definitely does. And honestly, like, this isn't a bad shout, being able just to go over there and pop that guy out really quick and use it. Give me your gold card. Oops. I've been trying to get the frickin' woolly aphid gold card forever now. Try it this way. There's one up there. There we go. I was going to say, I don't know if we're able to get that one to come down, but we'll at least go up there and get that one. Yeah, I actually got 3 that time. That's nice. Any more around here? No. Okay. Looks like we got to do a wee bit of a jumpy jump, which means I'm going to need Ripley.
Can I get a ride?
Okay. Up. Oops. Upsy daisy, please. Dang it. Okay, where did I knock that guy down? There's a molar over here, apparently. Is it below me? No. Where's the molar I'm missing over here? Must be over here. Whoops. Dang it. Here, let's try going up over here. No, it's not in there, not in there. Right? Is it up? Oh, it must be up in that top one. Hey, Woodchuck, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? No, it's not in there. It must be up on top. Let's see. How does one get up on top? Because that's just candy pieces right there. And no, so it's gotta be up top. Well, that pisses you off. Do I play public test? Yes, I'm playing in the public test right now. I have a little bit of stuff that's in Playgrounds. I'm hoping to start Playground playthroughs for people's maps that they built probably next week. Because I think Playgrounds comes out of public test this week, if I remember correctly. Looking like the pumpkin patch jumping all over it, yeah. Glad you caught a night shift, a live stream. Night shift's been rough. Well, first of all, welcome. Second of all, happy you're here. Third of all, sorry night shift has been sucking. I worked night shift at a couple of jobs that I've done in the past. And I'll have to say, least favorite shift by far. I may not sleep that much at night, but I do like to sleep at night. So I feel for you. You gonna roll off, or am I gonna have to go up there? That's 2 of them now that I'm gonna have to go up after.
Farewell, my friend.
I got mad about having to go up and get the 1. Now I'm over here having to do another one. Okay. There we are. There we aren't. There we are. There we aren't. Nice. All right. Honestly, 16 pieces of leather right now is probably enough. At least to get me going for now. You go to bed around 9 p.m., wake up at 3, 4 a.m.? Oofda. Yeah, that's, I go to bed at midnight and wake up at 6 a.m. normally on a normal day. between like looking at my YouTube stuff or trying to relax after I get done live streaming or going to the gym or, you know, finishing up other work stuff for the day. You know, I tend to stay up fairly late. Oh my God, they've turned into a totem pole. It's a totem pole of death. Okay, I have to be getting close to getting a gold card for these potato beetles, man. I've killed probably a better part of 100 of the damn things. Nope, apparently not. Let's see. How many do I have slain of those dudes? Oh, I've only killed 50 of them. Never mind. I got nothing to complain about. We still got plenty more before we can start complaining. You love the channel? It's been very informative. Well, I'm happy that you've been enjoying it. Whoops. You're at 198, still no gold card? Oofda. Go down the portal, please. We're gonna have that problem again. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how many more it takes me to start getting some gold cards and stuff. I'm not focusing on gold cards today. Today I'm focusing more on like just crafting armor sets that I want. Because I want to be able to have every single armor set. So in case somebody comes in later on, they're like, hey, Sim, try this armor against this. I can just literally run over to the armory and grab it. So that's the plan right now. But making that plan a fruition is a little bit of a pain because you need quite a few things in order to make that happen. Speaking of chrysalis leather, looks like I have a bunch of it over here on the jerky racks, but that's okay. Because I'm probably going to end up using all of this anywho. Buggy cannot reach you here. Buggy cannot reach you here. Oh, really? Because I wake up with him inside my frickin' house every day. Whatever. Okay, let's see here. Cricket cap. I probably can make all the cricket stuff, so I'm going to throw that together really quick. Let's see. Cricket cap. The cricket vest needs lint rope. Dang it. And the cricket boots. No, I can't make those either because I need lint rope. You know, I got all the friggin' chrysalis hide that I'm going to need, but now I just need to go back and get all the lint that I needed from before. Have them all twice. So gold cards are now on your plate. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, all right, as soon as I have them all set up, then it's like, I have no excuses but to go through and get gold cards only at that point. I'm also working on my mutations, making sure mutations get filled up because there is, like, I'd like to get Trapper Peeper as much as I can upgraded. The quickness, I can't get this upgraded, but as you can see, I think I'm missing 11 of the spots right now. So I have to go get those. And then if you go into passives, I don't have Little Fist, which you can't see, done yet. And I don't have Sharpshooter because I've killed a whole whopping one thing with a bow. So I'll have to go through and get all of those going here and get my mutations unlocked too. Because then it's like, all right, well, then I'm at 100%. You can't complain about gold cards. You have 75 or 76. Hacks. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. I mean, like a Grounded 2, you've played thousands of hours of Grounded, but finding it hard to get into this one now. So the biggest thing about Grounded 2 that's different from Grounded 1, I'd say, is the fact that it's not done yet. So with you playing a lot of time in Grounded 1, you got to give them a little bit longer to flesh out a couple more things in Grounded 2. because some of the stuff is still a wee bit buggy. We're still missing some of our standard combat items we're used to having. We're still missing some of our construction items that we're used to having. And I think that a lot of that is going to get worked out in the next couple updates here. Also, it's very buggy forward. Like this game is very, very buggy forward. So it's just the playstyle slightly different with like getting around and stuff, mainly being focused on using your buggy to get around. So I understand your feeling on it being a little bit different and harder to get into. But what I'll say is give it another couple updates and it should be closer to what we remember good old Grounded 1 being. And hopefully it'll be just as much fun and you can put just as many hours into it. The other thing is it's like Grounded 1 when it came out was very unique, right? It came out and it was like, wow, this game is so different and cool. And, you know, because we hadn't really had anything where you shrunk down really super tiny. And, you know, you got to go through and explore and find all the different things and stuff and all of that. Where now it's like, all right, well, this is after Small Land, after Grounded 1. Now we're into Grounded 2, you know. And honestly, like a lot of people were like, well, just give me the same thing we had in Grounded. Just make it with a new story in Grounded 2 and stuff. And it's like, I understand what you're saying, but that's just sadly not the way game development works. I mean, look what they did with Anno 1800. And then they went to Anno 117 Pax Romana. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge city building buff. Like, I made a whole nother YouTube channel just so I can talk about city builder games. And, like, I played the crap out of Anno 1800. The crap out of Anno 1800. Lots and lots and lots and lots of time in Anno 1800, right? And then I got into Anno 117 Pax Romana, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like an Anno game. And I think I'm kind of getting that same feel from Grounded 2 here. I still like it, don't get me wrong. I still like it. It just doesn't feel like Grounded 1. So Unique played it from day one. You live for the updates. It really was. I kind of was that same way, right? Every time it updated, I was so excited and stuff like that because it was like, what's new? What can I explore? What can I find? What can I fight? You know, what new bugs were added? What new armor was added? How does it change combat? Blah, 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 blah. You know, all of that stuff. I was so excited for all that stuff constantly. And I will say, I'm pretty excited the same way for updates for Grounded 1. I'm still very, very much excited for when they update Grounded 1 or Grounded 2. Sorry. And can't wait for the next update for the game to come out this spring for when we get the Black Anthill and stuff like that and buggy upgrading. But I don't know if I'm like the same obsessed. You know what I mean? But we'll have to see. Maybe this next update with the buggy upgrading is going to bring something new to the game that pulls back that super, super interested point of view on it and becomes another one of the all right, this update is phenomenal and can't wait to keep playing my game for the next 300 hours. You know, never know. I'm excited to give it a check out, though. You got in while watching the dev streams for Grounded 1 2 years ago before the final release. Felt the same way every update. Just, ooh, what's new? Yeah, I mean, it was just special. Ogre Unleash Will and the new boss. Oh, I'm very excited for the new boss. I'm very, very excited for a new boss. That was one thing with Grounded 1 when we got, like, the Mantis. And then after that, we got, like, the Wasp. Well, the Wasp Queen, she was awesome, but... like, I remember that the Wasp Queen was a little bit different for me than like, when we got the Broodmother, or when we got the Mant for the first time, or we got the Mantis, we're able to fight her and stuff like that. And then by the time the Infected Broodmother came out, I will have to say, like, I was kind of, like, hands-off a lot with Grounded when the Infected Broodmother came out, which is really sad. Because the game deserved more attention than what I gave it at the time. But that's a story for another day on why I wasn't doing as much for YouTube at that point. But nonetheless, still, you know, I'm excited for this next update. I'm excited for the spring update. Excited to see what the game brings for us and stuff like that. It should be phenomenal. I'm hoping we get our termites back soon. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. So that way we can get some termite axes back, because if there's no termite axes in the game, I might just put the game down and never play it again. I'm totally kidding. Okay. I was going to say, I know I dropped a couple of them out here. Yes. Perfect. All right, so there's 50. Oh, wait, look, there's 51. 52. You love to see it. Okay. Now let's head back home. Let's see, where the heck am I? Where am I? Oh, wait, no, really, where am I? Oh, I am... Why am I so turned around right now? Why am I so turned around right now? Just go over here. I don't know what about being in that box got me so turned around and backwards, but there we go. Yeah, I don't know what in the world got me all turned twisted about. Wonder if the termite is going to require for tier 4 axe upgrade for the Omni tool. It probably will for an homage back to the termite axe, but what I'm saying is, like, I want like termite choppers where I get like dual axes. Like, we have dual sickles, we have dual daggers. Let me get dual hatchets, right? Let me go full like murder hobo or berserker with some dual hatchets. I think that'd be a lot of fun. What do you guys think we're going to get from the bombardier beetle as a weapon? Right? Because before we didn't really get like a bombardier beetle. Well, we kind of got the crossbow, but they haven't seemed like they wanted to put crossbows in this one. So do you guys think we're going to get more crossbows? Like a new crossbow finally? Or from the Black Ox Beetle? Or what are y'all thinking we're going to get for a weapon from that guy this time? Because, I mean, it's got to be coming soon. Right? So, what are y'all thinking? Okay, let me take a little peeky here. That guy's done. That guy's done. I already have that guy done. Check helmets here. Earwig Casa. I can make that guy. All of that's already made. Requires lingonberry and sour globs. I can make some sour globs if I come in here. And then I come over here, make up a couple of sour globs. Just made every armor? Nice. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm at quite a few of them. I'm working on tier 3. I'm just working my way backwards right now. So now I have the earwig helmet. I need to get my lint rope, and then I'll be able to finish out a bunch of these. You've killed 70 fire imps on Terraria and still gotten the 2% obsidian rose drop? Well, still not gotten it. Oh, dang. That's wild. I think I got 2 of them? But then again, for some reason, I got like super lucky with drops on my game. I'm not sure what my luck percentage is or whatever, but RNG gods are smiling on me in Terraria because, like, I got 2 of the lucky coins. I got all sorts of cool stuff in Terraria that, you know, with me never playing it before, the game's like, oh, well, we better give this guy some stuff because, yeah, he sucks, so we better give him some stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, nope, wrong place. Need to go to armor first, or workbench first to make the armor. Now, I have, let's see if I can make the earwig stuff to start. All right, what am I missing here? 2 woolly aphid things, but I can make that guy. Okay, so we'll have to go out and get those. Let's get, I want to say it's just the black ant chest plate that I'm missing. No, I have the black ant chest plate. I have all of that. The rusty robes, I can make these, I believe. Rusty robes, rusty boots, and then I want to say it's these guys here to make the rusty circlet. Oh, I need 2 more lingonberry chunks. And I don't have any more on me. Dang it. Okay. It's the final piece needed for Terror Spark boots. Well, that means I'll have to go get those at some point. Yeah, I think tomorrow on Sir Sim Builds, I don't know if I'm going to do it as a video or if I'm going to do it as a stream, but there's a new game. I had a dev reach out to me and ask me if I can play, and I told him I'm going to throw it up on Sir Sim Builds. It's called, like, what the heck are you called? Monster Lab Simulator? Yeah. So maybe I'll end up doing something with Monster Lab Simulator tomorrow on one of the channels. And I don't know if it's going to be a live stream or if it's going to be a video that I do, but I've heard really good things about it. So I figured I'd give it a little peeky pie. Okay. I have the wasp chest plate over there. So let me get the wasp helmet, and can I get the wasp greaves? I can. Okay, so that's another set completed. So here's the wasp stuff. There we go. That's the wasp gear made. I need cricket stuff. I think I said that last time before I came running over here. Let me just go here, type cricket. Apparently I can only make the shin guards because I need more chrysalis leather. Okay, well, let's make the shin guards. Then I'll run upstairs and I should have my leather done. Get another one made there. Cleared, that cleared, that cleared, and that cleared. Okay. Let's run over here. Cricket vest. Okay, that's another set done. Do you have an estimate of when you think Playgrounds is coming out fully? Tomorrow is my estimate. Because it's supposed to be in public test for 2 weeks. And as of tomorrow, Playgrounds will have been in public test for two weeks. So I think that it's going to be tomorrow that it's going to end up coming out. Nice, 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 nice. I need to get more of these guys made too. And the thing is I know that they haven't really talked about it too much. Because, I mean, even like last week was really fun on Casually Grounded, though, because last week in Casually Grounded, Eric came back, and that was really awesome to see him again. See that he's doing well. They said 2 or 3 weeks this time, so it depends on how bad it is. Well, what I will say is I haven't seen very many updates come out for it. And normally when it's pretty bad and they need to do like a lot of updates to it, we'll get a couple updates. But I haven't seen very many, if any. All right, I need to make some bug rubber, which means if I need to make bug rubber, I need sap. Let me go grab some sap so I can make this potato beetle armor. you're scared to leave and break your save. So here's the thing. What you can do is you can well, hold on a second. Do you play on Xbox, Steam, or Microsoft Game Pass PC? What do you play on? Because there are ways to save your game somewhere else and then go through and move your save back in outside of public test if you don't want to use your public test save. Play on Xbox? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit trickier. Yeah, that's a little bit trickier. I really hope they give us area of effect repair soon. Man, I hope we get area of effect repair soon. Can you repair the stupid thing, please? Can you repair the stupid thing? Alright. You know what? It's just going to stay broken, I guess. Alright, let's make some bug rubber. There we go. Alright. Potato. Make you. Make you. Make you. Perfect. That's a whole nother set made. Should make as many sets as you can before now running. Honestly, to me, I just like seeing the progress. I like seeing the armor sets slowly get added. Otherwise, I would do that. I would just make up a whole bunch of them, but I like going back and forth and seeing them slowly come together. All right, so I need some lingonberry leather so I can finish up this dummy right here. And otherwise, I think that's all of the tier 3 sets. I think I have all the tier 1 and tier 3 sets done. Let's see. I know I have... Did I finish the earwig ones? No, I didn't, because I need 2 woolly aphid meat in order to finish the earwig greaves. Okay, so I almost have them all done, because I need that, and then... I think I already have the weaver stuff. Yeah, okay. So I need a couple of things. I need to run over and get woolly aphid meat really quick. And then I need to also go get... Well, I should have some lingonberries, actually, that are grown in the garden. Hang on a second. We'll go over, we'll grab our aphids, and then we'll go to the garden and see if my lingonberries are grown. Greg, how's it going? Hope I'm having a wonderful day. I am. I hope you are also having a wonderful day. Honestly, so far today's been really awesome. I committed to a new business venture today that I'm very excited about. More about that in the next coming weeks for you guys. But I committed to that and started working on business proposals. I got a rough plan done about the rewrite of Donuts and Dragons, which I will share more about that in the next coming weeks as well. And then I got an idea put together for what I want to do for Sir Sim builds over the next couple days. So it's been a really productive day for me. Hey, fan, how's it going?
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
All right, where, oh where? I'm over here looking for a woolly aphid, and normally I come across like 19 of the little guys, and now this one time I can't seem to find them. Well, I'm over here. I just can't help myself. Might as well try to get the gold card while I'm here. You know, I'm already here. I'm standing around. I gotta give it a try. Nope. That's not the ones I need the gold card for. Ripley, quick! With haste! Run away! We must away! There's pain in these woods. You have to get 2 more gold cards to get Trap Paper 1? Nice! I think that's one thing that's about this update recently that's been, you know, that it's taken so long for the next... Because, like, when I say it's taken so long for the next update, as we're in a public test build, as we're about to, like, get an update to the game and stuff. But, like, honestly, like, going between... There we are. Grounded,
Getting a bit cold.
the winter update and the spring update is what I'm trying to say, right? Going in between those two, it's been giving people a lot of time to be able to go through and get Trapper Peeper. Now, technically, if Trapper Peeper wasn't so freaking hard to get, a lot of people would already have it. Whoa, why is that so bright yellow? Anyway. But yeah, still, I think it's been giving people a lot of time. Now, does that mean that, you know, I hope that they take another 6 months to give us the next update? No, I'm hoping that after they finish up Playgrounds, that we get the spring update in like a month. But my luck is we're going to end up getting it like at the end of next month, which is really going to suck for me because I'll be in Orlando, which is awesome for my family and stuff like that. And by no means that they shouldn't push the update out or anything like that. It just means that I literally just won't be home to cover it, which will be a little bit of a bummer. But that just means I'll have to cover it when I get back home. Or cancel my entire vacation. I'm just kidding. All right, we got our woolly aphid meat. Let's make those earwig casa really quick. The earwig greaves. There we go. Now we're going to need to go get lingonberries so I can make up the circlet. Yes. Progress. Look at them all. Look at them all looking great and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. Okay, let me see here. I need lingonberries, which means I need to go all the way the heck over here, which means I need my arrows. Let's not get squirreled on the way in here and grab my arrows. Go. Sure, 5 is plenty. Do I have my bow on me? Yes, okay. Now we'll go over and get lingonberry leather. Ripley, to me! To me! I take my frustration out on an aphid. Come here! They're just standing there. You should put the weapons made for each bug tied to the corresponding armor behind him. That's actually a cool idea. I like that. I like that. I can do that. I can do that. That I can most definitely do. Shouldn't be too hard, actually, with me already having a bunch of those plates made. And I think I have plenty of acorn pieces right now for me to be able to make out a couple of them. So then it's just clay. And with where I'm at, getting clay is super duper easy.
Yeah.
I missed. I freaking hate mosquitoes. All right.
Up here.
Still no gold card. I mean, you got to try when you see it, right? I mean, you got to try, but I'm not going out of my way hunting
Let's
for them.
reestablish homeostasis.
Grounded 2 is running so slowly on your Xbox. You started 2 days ago, but you can't report it in the game. Where can you report it? My game audio sounds strange. I don't know why it would sound strange. No idea. No clue. I'll have to go back and figure it out once once the stream's over, because everything's lined up on my end, right? So, no clue. Go. This is where I want to be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull this guy out.
I'm ready for pickup.
Yo, come here. You have a... Oh, I'm out of water. Oh, my lord, I'm out of water. Guess that idea's out, right? I don't know of anywhere else where I can go get some water for this guy that's close to here. Besides like a dewdrop or something like that.
It's clean, but I worry about my
No,
minerals.
that's not what I meant to do. Well, I ended up drinking it instead. Okay, Buggy, you're out. I was going to try to use you, but you suck, and you don't have any water in you because I suck. So there we are. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. Sorry. I could try to figure it out. I could try to figure out the game audio when the stream's over. Go. Let's get our lingonberries here. Go. I think I said this in the last one, but I never understood why I can't eat the berries, right? To me, eating these berries seems like a logical thing you can do. I don't understand why you can't eat the berries. I think I asked developers one time on why we couldn't eat them, and I don't know if I ever got an answer. All I know is we can't, and it bugs me. Berries are poisonous. Well, some are. Blueberries aren't poisonous. I don't think lingonberries are poisonous either. Not the first person you've heard bring that up. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. It's kind of like a standard thing where people are like, this is one thing that just doesn't really make sense. Okay. Try to get up enough berries here so that way I don't have to do this again for a while. Oh yeah, I had some that where I was talking about going over and getting because of my farm, but whatever. Ouch. Okay, there we go. So we got up all of those ones. Now I need to run over and get these ones that are over here. You could do it, Lady Organa. Have a good time. Okay, I should have a couple more that are going to be on the ground over here. There's one. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. I don't think it did, though. Hang on a second. Is it because something got messed with here? Do. Okay, no, all of that looks fine. I wonder if my audio encoder got messed with. Oh well, we'll just have to deal with it for today, and like I said, I'll fix it after the stream, guys. Sorry, I wish there was something that I could do, but apparently it got messed up on something. Like I said, I had to reinstall all of OBS in between the last time I streamed and this time, so things tend to get broken. But I'll get it fixed for you guys in the next one. All right, that brings me up over 40 now. That's plenty of berry leather for now. All right, onward with our buggy. Let's grab Ripley and let's get the heck out of here. We'll make some berry leather and then we will get back home. There's a premium base location. I follow this branch up right here. It seems like there might be a cool spot up there. I think I've been up there a couple times. This is just a little too far out of the way for me. And not accessible enough for me to get to. But maybe a side outpost would be kind of fun. Black Ant Buggy will come to the game in spring. The spring update should be coming out anytime between end of March and beginning to end of May. Anytime in there. So my money is on sometime in April. I'm hoping like next month. Beginning of the month, I'm hoping for. But congrats on another gold card. I'm hoping that we get it towards like the beginning of next month. But I'm not sure. Either that or beginning of May. That's at least what I'm hoping for. Right up near the berry roll, only a caterpillar spawns. It's loud though. Buried larva, but you have to follow the branch even further up. Will give you the bird's eye view for zip lines. It's actually not a bad shout with thinking about the zip lines in the future. Anything that kind of gets you up in the air is a decent base for when we finally have zip lines back. My like Cole LLC. What's Cole LLC? Is that a game or is that a company? Because LLC normally stands for Limited Liability Company. Do you think it can spit tang? I do think it's going to have that ability to do that. And I think that if it doesn't, it's going to be a little bit of a bummer because it's like the other ones can, so why couldn't ours? But I wouldn't be surprised if it can't do the calling of other ants that the red ant could do. It's a game? Oh. Maybe. Could be cool. Good morning, Ripley. Okay. Let me go here. That, and that. Very good. That aside, I should be able to come over here and make, let's see, this guy. All right, so that's this gear done now. I want to say that's all of the tier 3 armors complete now, because I'm wearing this vest and I'm wearing these boots. So I think that's all of my tier 3 armors done. Okay. I have aphid grub. I think I have all of the tier 1 armors. Let me double check. So clover, grub, red ant, acorn. Do I have the warm gear? I don't have the fuzzy gear. Okay, so I need to make the fuzzy gear, which I can do. Should be able to do. You killed Axel for the 3rd time and got his gold card? Very nice. So let's make the mite stuff. Let's see. Fuzzy parka. I actually need milkweed tufts, which I know where I can get those. And then fuzzy mucklucks, those I can make really quick. We're just do a little bit of moving some stuff around in here. Like that. Put those 2 on there, and I need to just go get some milkweed tufts. Do I have... I've been running around this whole time. No, I don't. Just throw... There we go. Alright. There. We gotta go over here really quick.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
You could DM me on Discord, that's fine. What I say to people is this. You guys can DM me on Discord to ask me questions and stuff like that. I don't mind that. What I do mind is when people start sending me a bunch of friend requests on Discord. And it's not that I, don't want to be friends and stuff like that. It's that if I start friending one person on Discord, I'm going to have 17,000 friends on Discord. And I found out the same thing would happen with my Steam and stuff like that. So it's just better off I don't do that. But also, if you send me something and you're just like, hi, don't be surprised if I don't respond. Because the number of hi messages that I get on Discord, I think is like 8 to 10 a day right now. So don't be surprised if I don't respond.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
The best way to get a hold of me if you want to talk to me, though, is just by joining my Discord. That's down in the description. You can go there and join and message me on my Discord. That's the best way to chit-chat with me. Okay, let's make this fuzzy parka now. Well, technically, this is considered a tier 2 anyway. Wait, the Mighty Muffs are... Oh, because I've done... Oh, I'm just an idiot. Okay. My bad. Because the Mighty Muffs are not part of the fuzzy gear set. This is the fuzzy gear set. Right? That's the fuzzy gear set. Okay. So we're in a tier 2. We already have the Roach. We have the Fuzzy. We have the Orb Weaver. We have the entire Scorpion. So what's next? I know I need the Ladybug gear. So let me see if I can just go Ladybug. 3, 4, 4. So I should have enough to make this completely. Nope, I need one more berry leather piece, which I can make. Okay, get that made. Okay. Okay, so that's the ladybug stuff. Weaver's already made sizzling gear. That's lingonberry stuff. Butterfly pieces is also blueberry. So I think what I have left is bee gear, sizzling gear, and butterfly gear are what I have left to make. And if I come... that I don't have any of the pieces for those sets yet. And if I come over here... this one's going to have my ladybug stuff on it, just because I think that's fun. So, bee gear, sizzling gear, perfect. So I have just the right number of the armor stands. So I did do that count correctly. I just need to get my blueberry leather and my lingonberry leather to be finished up. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Yeah, you were correct about the fuzzy earmuffs not being part of an armor set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, I'm going to make a armor set or a non-armor set box to have over here. Okay, let me see. Which one can I make? No? Yes. Perfect.
Engineering, that one.
Apparently I don't have any acorn pieces, but that's all right. Take this guy. Just gonna rotate this guy around here. That right there. Non-set armor. There we go. That goes in there. My aphid slippers will go in there. My eye patch will go in there. Let's see how many of those I can make up. The single sets that aren't, or the single piece that aren't as part of a set. Aphid slippers, I can make those up. Already have all of that. The eye patch. Make that up. The firefly headlamp, make that up. Okay. And then the marksman cap. That's the other one. Which I need blueberry leather and another crow feather for. Okay. So I almost have made every single piece of armor in the game at this point. Almost there. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there. Perfect. Okay. I wish they'd give us a bust so we could just put the helmets on them. Same. We kind of had a bust in the last one. I hope we get it back. I'll want another armor set for the spring update, most likely. I'll probably have more than one armor set for the spring update. I wouldn't be surprised if we get more than one. But we'll set that guy down. I don't know what I have over here. Make it closer to my storages. Okay, done. This is why we go and collect everything. That guy right there. Too bad I can't name it. I wish you could name it. Okay, let's go check to see if our leather's done. Also, hope they fix the dual dagger display mount. Agreed. No, those aren't done yet. Okay. Alrighty. I think that it is blueberries or butterfly circlet. I can make that. Can I make the butterfly chest plate? No, I can't. I need blueberry leather for that. I can't make the sizzling part yet. Can I make the sizzling cap? I can make the sizzling circlet. This is a feature I would love for the dummies. This way you could name them based on the armor sets for what they're doing, each set on its own, specifically labeled. I wish. Yeah, it would just be really nice if we could throw a little label on them. It could be they haven't even ever, like, it just never has been recommended to them, but they do it. Okay, so you're going to be that mage build. And you're going to be this mage build. And then this last one was the other B set. The other B set goes right there. So I want to say that's actually B. Which I can't make any of because you need blueberry leather for it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go over to my blueberry patch. That's literally right by my house. And just go harvest up all the blueberries over there really fast. Because there's literally a blueberry patch that's right here. I can just go shoot them all down. And have plenty of blueberries that I can just turn into leather instead of waiting.
Efficient way to get around.
Okay. Here we are. Let's do this. Well, you're lucky I need you for heals. And you're lucky I need you for gold cards. Tiny with the raid! What's going on, everybody? Tiny, thank you so much for the raid, my guy. Welcome, everybody. John, thank you so much for the follow. All right, there. Now we got the Northern Scorpions taken care of. No luck on the gold card, of course, but we at least got our blueberries now, and I can shoot down some more blueberries, so that way we can get more leather, and then make more armor. What's up, Crowdy? How's it going, buddy? All right, let's see here. Guy there. That guy there. Out of arrows. No longer out of arrows. Give it up. Thank you. Grab my arrows back. Where'd you go? Thank you. Thank you. Just trying to get a whole bunch of them down before I go through and start chopping them apart. Go. Fam is good and I am phenomenal. Lady Sim is happy and comfortable and all is well right now with Princess Sim. She is growing along perfectly. So not too much longer. Not too much longer till we have our next little visit where we get to see some more images of our little girl. So hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Then I'll be able to share some stuff more about her when she gets a little bit closer to being here. Well, yeah, everybody right now in the family's doing great. Thank you for asking. Have to hydrate to dominate. Only thing to hydrate with when you dominate is orange soda. Best soda in the world. At least in my opinion. Whee! Apparently my chopping power is too strong. I end up knocking the berries away whenever I'm trying to chop them. I do love orange soda. I do. I drink it in every single stream. And I drink it... I have to, like, ration myself. Otherwise, I would drink it all day, every day. I have to tell myself, no, 2 is more than enough for one day. So I tend to open one, like, right after I'm done eating my lunch. And then I kind of sip on it throughout the day. Sometimes I end up finishing it before I start live streaming. Sometimes you'll see me finishing it while I'm live streaming. And then I have one while I'm live streaming. Because with how much I talk, my throat just gets a little parched. So that's why I have the orange soda. Helps me hydrate. It's Sunkissed. Orange Sunkissed is the one that I'm drinking right now. I kind of bounce around. Depends on what I can find in zero sugar. Because I don't mind as long as they're orange flavored. But I haven't seen zero sugar Fanta or Fanta or whatever it is in some time. So you prefer the flavor purple? Well, I agree, that label, because, you know, it's not really grape flavored. It's more just purple flavor that we call grape. Honestly, I have been looking around for a decent zero sugar grape soda. I don't do lemon lime sodas. They're just kind of to me. I drink lemon lime sodas only when I'm sick. So like when I drink lemon lime soda, I just kind of feel yucky, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because I only drink it whenever I'm sick. I suppose I do mix it with the booze from time to time, but most of the time I just drink my mead, so. Cola sodas for you? A lot of people really like colas and stuff. What I've found is because I have sensitive teeth, I can't drink colas very often, which is why I can't drink another one of my favorite sodas, Dr. Pepper. I really, really like Dr. Pepper. I just can't drink it because it makes my teeth hurt. All right. I grabbed 50 of these frickin' things, so let's just go ahead and make up, like, that many. 16 of these. Okay, so now, back to making my armor. So, I need to make... Let's do blue. No. Butterfly. There we go. Butterfly robes. Butterfly boots. Very good. Now, let's go here and I need to do... Was it the ladybug leg plates that I needed to finish up? Hail and well met. You brew homebrew mead, hibiscus mead, and rose mead are your specialties. Very nice. Right now, I've moved away from straight meads and moved more into what's called a melomel. It's what happens when you mix half wine and half mead together. Instead of just making a flavored mead, they're actually half and half. That's what I brew. And lately I did a blackcurrant, I did a elderberry, I've done a strawberry, I've done a blueberry, I'm working on a peach one right now. And I got a couple other flavors of stuff that I've been working on too. So I get a kick out of brewing. Credit Mouse, thank you so much for subbing, my friend. You keep yours dry. You don't back sweeten the secondary. The rose comes out crisp like a Chardonnay. All of mine are really, really sweet. All of my wines that I make are very sweet. It's just what I prefer to make and also kind of where my niche is. So I prefer mine to be very sweet. Bee stuff, bee stuff. Dang it. One more piece for the bee armor. Dang, almost done. And then I think I also need the ladybug shin guards, which I need 3 pieces for that too. Excuse me, Ripley. You work at a winery? All yours are off dry? Sounds like a fun day, working at a winery. I love the fruit soju. The green apple tastes like a Jolly Rancher. I really, really like green apple Jolly Ranchers. The only problem is something with the green apple flavoring in Jolly Ranchers. I think I'm allergic to it or something because it makes me feel like I can't breathe when I like consume them. Any type of, like, I could do like green apple Jolly Ranchers, green apple like chewables, the green apple when they had them in the Skittles, any sort of like green apple candy. Something happens when I consume them to makes it feel like my throat is almost closing. So yeah, I try to avoid those because I got this thing against dying called I don't like it. You like that emote? Yeah, I get a kick out of my God of War aphid emote. You do have a couple late harvest wines that are on the sweeter side. I really, I get a kick out of wines, well, sweet wines. I don't really like really dry wines. It's never been my thing. And honestly, like, as funny as it is, my obsession with making mead and like how I make it, and not even mead. I can't even say it's mead because it's not. It's melomel. But my obsession with brewing that came from me going to the Renaissance Festival for the last 3 years. And the last 3 years that I went there, they had this phenomenal black currant mead there. And I would drink it all the time. And I looked it up to see what it would cost in order to ship it to my home. Which, you know, Texas Renaissance Festival. I live in Texas. You wouldn't think shipping would be that bad. But when the bill came out to like $180 for 4 bottles of wine to be sent to me, I was like, yeah, no, not happening. So my wife convinced me. She's like, try making it on your own. And I'm like, all right, never done that before, but sure, why not, right? You know, I'm up for trying it. And because I've brewed beer in the past and I've tried making mead a couple of times, but you know, never anything close to what I made. And let's just say the minute that I made it, I let a bunch of people try it, and every single person that's tried it, now I've only had like 60 some people that try it. I've only had one person tell me, that's okay, right? Nobody's told me straight out that it sucks, which is really cool. And then also I haven't had anybody tell me that, you know, they think that the flavor's off or anything like that. So I've been enjoying making it. And that's why me and the wife have been contemplating, going through and opening up the winery in the next 2 years. It's just going to be very expensive to do it. Okay, that's done. That's done. The bee set, I'm missing the pants to the bee set. Otherwise, I think I have all of the armor except for the crow feather cap done. I'm just missing the pants for the bee set. These days, you're mostly a sake girl. Sake is good. Rice wine is good. I don't blame you. Rice wine is good. If it's made right. But then again, that's everything, right? If it's made right. Anything made with malted alcohol you can't have anymore. You get horrible gut rot from those, especially those hard teas and seltzers. Yeah, I legitimately like cannot drink beer. Something happened some years ago. I don't know what. But I was drinking I mean, I don't drink often. I drink like once a month. But if even. But I was going out golfing with my family, and I normally have a couple beers when I'm out golfing, no big deal, right? And something went wrong with my liver while drinking the beers that time, and I ended up like at the ER. It was a whole kit and caboodle, right? Because my liver was killing me, like right in my back where your liver would be. It was just pain, right? Just a bunch of pain. And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. And I thought, okay, well, something's wrong. Did a whole bunch of doctor stuff. I got some diagnosis and things done. Did like allergy tests and stuff like that. Couldn't figure it out. But so I like went off from drinking for like over a year and a half. I just stopped drinking because I'm like, there's something wrong with my liver. I can't drink. And then, you know, it was, like I said, about a year and a half later, I went back and my dad was making, I want to say like Bloody Marys or something like that. Because we did like a whole breakfast event thing at the house. And I'm like, it's been like a year and a half. I should be okay for, you know, a single Bloody Mary. And I was completely fine. And I'm like, okay. And then I went through and I just started slowly testing things again. And sure enough, as soon as I drink any sort of beer at all, I am immediately, like within a half an hour, I am in screaming pain in my liver. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something in the hops, something in the whatever that's in it, but it's just pain. Am I from Canada? No, I'm originally from Minnesota, and I now live in Texas. But that's where a lot of what you're hearing in my voice when I say things like soda and pop and bag and things like that, why I kind of sound funny. I'm from Minnesota. You stopped drinking for your own reasons some time back and you really don't miss it? Honestly, like, I didn't really miss it a whole lot. I like, when I did drink, it's always been, like, socially. So, like, if I just stopped, I really wouldn't miss it. Beer's the worst to digest. It sits too long. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but something about it, it just causes me pain. And I just don't want to deal with it. And it's really not worth it. And I'd rather just sign off away from it completely. I mean, you know, I used to really like beers and I would go through and... Honey Jukes, thanks so much for the follow. I'd go through and like brew my own, and I made all sorts of different types of them. You know, the only ones that I never really was a huge fan of was sours. But like, I could go through and do all sorts of brewing. But yeah, I had to sign off from beer completely. And I don't drink anything like White Claws, seltzers, hard teas, any of that stuff, just because I'm afraid of them. Oh, you know, Jason, I get it. You don't drink. But see, that's fine. You know, having yourself a drink with dinner is very much different in my book than getting yourself schnockered out with your friends and being dumb and, you know, stumbling all over yourself and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still enjoy doing that from time to time, but that's like a once a year thing. And normally that's only at the Renaissance Festival that happens for me. Otherwise, I don't tend to drink like that. I've kind of grown out of that. I did that enough as a kid. Okay, let's see here. I needed to make the bee shin guards, right? I want to say I needed to make these bee shin guards. I'm going to go double check. Okay, let me just go double check with what I have over here, because I don't want to double make anything and have extras. Okay. Sizzling set's done. Bee shin guards is really where I'm at right now. Otherwise, I think every other set is done. Yeah. Your friend is allergic to beer. He drinks I don't call them girly drinks. I could drink a whiskey, but you know, it's like, sure enough. I mean, my friends have said that and stuff like that. They're like, oh, you have to drink like frou-frou drinks is what we call them. For years, you bought a 6-pack of Guinness on Paddy's Day and drank the last bottle of it the following St. Paddy's Day. No, sadly, the lucky hat does not increase gold card chance. That it was a huge kick in the pants, but yeah, sadly, no, we don't have that. It does not do anything for that, which I think is a huge bummer. Sweet, guys. Boom. If I go through and do this now. Go like this. And this. Like this. Boom. Every single armor set in Grounded 2. Ha ha! Victory! You figured out you don't have the Crow gold card, aka the only one you need now? Can you show me where on the map you can scan it? Literally, go over here, climb up on top of the podium and just wait. That's what you got to do. You just go up there and wait. And he lands there at least once a day. Bring some food with you, bring a canteen with you, and just wait. In fact, if you have it, throw the aphid gear on, so that way you have the hunger and thirst reduction, and just go up there and sit there and wait. Because as long as the orcs are dead, you can sit there all day long and wait for the Crow to land. And he will land, and then you can scan him. How did you? Because that's me with tequila. I can't drink tequila. Oh, God, no. Something with it. Just the scent of it, all of it. Even when I was working in a bar in the past, when I had to make drinks with tequila and stuff, there was like, you could go through and try your drinks every now and then to make sure that they were made right and stuff. Nope. Every time I'd ask somebody else to try them, I'm like, nope, not me. This is gross. Could not do it.
I should protect my internal organs somewhat.
Okay, I need to go get acorn pieces.
10 legs total.
I need to save my game and load my game. Because the fact that it's getting laggy is scaring me. Your girlfriend calls it poison water? It pretty much is. Did you hear about the Be the Bug mod for Grounded 2? Jade was talking about development. It looks fun. I have heard about it a little bit. I haven't really looked into it a whole lot. It's one of the things that I've said with in past videos is in the past I used to go through and break down. Bryce, thank you so much for subscribing. I used to go through and like break down all of like the stuff that could come to the game, and it broke the fun of YouTube for me. So I kind of just shy away from it, and now I'm more on your guys' end where once it hits public test, I'll go figure out how to do something. I'll go make videos on how to find different things and stuff like that. But I won't go through and like break into development worlds and stuff like that anymore to make videos and stuff. Because all that is view baiting. And I'm not into view baiting. So I'd rather just have fun making what I want to make, having fun with you guys, whether it's streaming or, you know, just making videos on this is a fun build, this is how you go through and do this, blah, 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 and just stay away from making videos that's, you know, getting into what might come in the game. And that's okay, because, you know, Jade fills that spot phenomenally. You know, he does everything you guys need to see for what could come to the game. So it's just not my bag of tea anymore. Can you close up on those braziers you attempted to buy the DLC? Oh, yes, Mike. Sorry, I missed that chat before I run it away. Yes, give me a minute. I will run back over there and look at it for you. But yes, I will show you a close-up on it. I'll even crank up the graphics here. In fact, you know what? I'm about to get a raid anyway. I don't know why I ran away from home. I'll run back and I can show you here really fast. The brazier's literally the only thing. So here's the thing, right? Right now, the brazier's the only thing you'd like, Mike. I'm not gonna say that for sure you're gonna like something else that's gonna come in the future, but just to think that we have how many updates left of Grounded 2, and they're gonna keep adding things to the Founders Bit Pack, I believe is what it is, right? And I honestly believe that it's worth going through and getting it. Sure, the skins are okay. Like, if I had to pick one out of all of them, I'd pick the Rogue one. Maybe the Myrmidon, because the Myrmidon's pretty cool too. But the skins are okay. The art book is really awesome. The audio files are awesome that you get those. And that's why I did it, because I wanted those. And also, I just like supporting the team. But yeah, just to think all the other things that are going to be coming. Have you seen, like, the table of the Throne of Pwn and the table? So here, we'll go like this. Okay. There you go. This is what the braziers look like. They're pretty freaking cool. This is by far like one of my favorite decorations that's come to the game. That guy back. These guys are pretty neat. The Champions banner. And then we have the Throne of Pwn. The Throne of Pwn's pretty awesome too. I like that one. And then we also have another table too that came with the Dilk, the Adventurer's table. Go bring this over here.
Speed of miniature engineering.
So this is like a D&D table, right? That's what this is. This is like a gaming table. And I really, really like this table. You get that through the Founders Pack. So there's like a DLC you can get for Grounded 2 right now. And it's not too spendy, but yeah, it's really, really, really fun to get some of those things, and you get a bunch of stuff with it, and they're just going to keep adding items to it throughout all of development. So yeah, this is another one. Let's see, what else is in Founders right now? Oh, the High Rollers dice bag. This one's in there. I really like that guy. That's part of it. And then this light, which this light, honestly, I'm like, take it or leave it. I'm not really huge on this light here. We have two different rugs. So we have the Myrmidon rug, which is just kind of like a pillar. I prefer the Might rug. And then we have the Minotaur rug, which this one I like. This one I do really like. And then what else comes with Founder? I think that might be everything so far that comes with Founder is those there. So the Throne of Pwn, the table, and the High Rollers dice bag, the two rugs, and the banner, and the two lights. So the Minotaur wall mount, and then the Champion's brazier, which I think is really, really cool. No, it's not just clothing sets. It's not just clothing sets. And it was originally just clothing sets, but then they started giving us some like in-game tangible things to build. And that sealed the deal for me on how I was like, oh, I'm so happy that I got this. Because for me, having these extras in here, just these alone, just these lights alone are already worth it for me. But like the Throne of Pone and this adventurers table that's here are all just, they're really, really good. They're all really, really good. So you can see how I've kind of linked the rugs together like you do with the other ones. That's how I've gotten like this look to happen. Which, you know, I get a kick out of that look, although that rug's off. So we're just going to delete that for now. But yeah, looks pretty neat. Maybe when more stuff gets added, those braziers are like the last 1% for your castle black. Honestly, like, it's, to me, as long as they keep adding more and more stuff to it, it'll make the cost worth it to me. I mean, for others. For me, the cost is already worth it. I really like it. And I'm happy that I got it. But I understand the people being hesitant on buying something for an in-development game. Especially when you already had to buy a, you know, a expensive game itself. Let me go back to medium. Go. And then, let me see. There we go. You're happy you got it? Honestly, Primary bought it to support the game. This series has got to be one of your favorites of all time. Oh, well, thank you, Jason. If you're talking about the series of me playing it. But in other words, still, I really, really like Grounded 2. I loved Grounded 1. Grounded 1 changed my life for the better by far. And being able to hang out with you guys and stuff like that, and me as a creator allowed me to grow a lot as a creator and stuff like that. So it was all just a lot of positive. So when I saw that there was a founders pack that I could get, I went ahead and got it.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
Time is it? 12:37. Was I getting the raid tonight, or is that tomorrow that I'm getting the raid? I think that's tomorrow. I'm gonna go do, I'm gonna go try to grind my mutation a little bit here. Those of you who are wondering how I do this, I've said it before in each one of my last streams. Best way to grind your passive mutations is going over underneath different things like these lampposts and finding a bunch of spiderling eggs and breaking them apart and using those to help you level your weaponry and stuff that you're trying to do, passive skills, parry master, things like that. It's the best way to get those out of the way. Speaking of getting things out of the way, this prick right here. Ooh, wait, I need this. I need this because I got to get my crow feather hat. This guy up real fast. Nice. No trinket. Okay. Deal with this big old bastard in here. Big boy! Ow! Rude! Yeah, so what you do is you send your...
Right? Give young ones some independence.
You send them away. Send them back to the nest.
Farewell.
And then everything that's underneath here, you just go and beat up with your whatever weapon you're trying to grind out. So you'll go through, open up all the egg sacs. Like I'm going to do here. Run around to this side. Okay. And over here. Make sure I pick up my corpses so my game doesn't lag out. And then you just start fist fighting everything like I'm doing. It's just a quick way to go through and get some easy kills to grind out your mutations. And, you know, when you get as many spiderlings as you do over here, it's also a good way to get a bunch of silk rope for when ziplines finally come in this summer update. I'm going to laugh when they go through and, like, change the rope recipe in the future where you need like 3 web fiber to make 1 silk rope. So yeah, now if we go back, I think I needed like 50 some or something like that. More kills. No, maybe like 70. I think it was like 76 or something like that when I started the stream. And now I'm at... I need 38 more. 38 more kills, and I have Little Fist completely upgraded. So there's a lot to Abiotic Factor, because I was forced to beat the game. You missed the story beat that somehow you didn't have to be activated to happen. Nice. That's as far as she'll go. Well, I appreciate you not spoiling anything for me. Because, yeah, I haven't beat that game yet, which I've gotten quite a few people into playing it recently, which I'm very happy about. My friends and stuff included. They're all excited to get in and play the game a little bit more. So that's this Thursday, by the way, for those who like to play Abiotic Factor or you'd like to come and game with Sim. I have an open server policy where I load up the password and the server ID into my Discord, and y'all are welcome to join. I just ask you don't be a troll. It's fun. Yep. See, look, there's the crow right there on top of the podium. That's a big old crow on top of a podium, though. That crow would be like this big. That'd be a huge... Because the size of it on the podium, or at least how big it looked on that podium, be an eagle-sized crow.
10 legs total.
Crows are big. Crows aren't that big, but crows are big. But they're not that big. Crows aren't eagle-sized, but they're big. Ravens are bigger, but I think, pretty sure that ravens are bigger.
Either little bug, as Ali would say.
Fairly certain ravens are bigger. I don't know. I'm not a a scientist who studies birds. That's not me. I just want to say hi and go back to bed. Have a nice one. All right, well, hi, and enjoy bed. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. What separates a crow from a raven? Two completely different bird genuses? I don't know. I'm not a bird guy. I'm sorry. I just know they're not the same thing. Okay. Crows murderous? Bird puns? Well, a grouping of crows is called a murder of crows, which I think is wild, but that is what you call a grouping of crows, is a murder of crows. Ravens are much bigger and have a bulkier beat. They travel in a mated pair. They fly where you'd think a helicopter flew over. Oh, really? Cool. Man, why is my game being garbage? I have a feeling I'm going to crash. I've been like saving and loading like crazy, trying to keep it running, but it's just running like trash. I even went through and picked up all my dead bodies. I wonder if I have a bunch of bodies in the anthill. That happens from time to time where you got to go clean up the anthill. Oh, nice. I see that I'm holding my weapons for me here. That's nice right there. That's real nice. All right, we're going to do a raid tonight, so I'm going to go throw on my wizard gear, because wizard gear is the best gear to deal with air raids. So I'm just going to kind of go like this. Go like this. Yeah, because that makes sense. And then bale scale on. All right. Grab some water, and then we're going to go out and we're going to wait for our raid to get here. Holding the weapons with the force. That's exactly right. He's over there ready to go. Sign him up, Captain Jedi, bro. Veggie Station, Ranger Station, Veggie Garden, Ranger Station, door locked. There is not a way to get through it that I've seen yet without clipping through it. I need a tang banger? Not to get through the door that's in the Veggie Garden? Like the one that's over here, I get. Right? The ranger station that's over here, I completely get that one. But this ranger station over here, right? This Veggie Garden one, when you walk out of the teleport room, it's right off to the left, or when you're walking towards the teleport room, it's off to your right. There's a door over there that's locked. That one you can't get through yet. Peep the new grounded drone? I've peeped every single creature in the game. Which drone? This one? Or maybe this one? Or do you mean this one? Because I got 3 of them. But yeah, I've peeped every single creature in the game, thankfully. Now I just need to get all their gold cards, which I've been working on for freaking days. It's the not clear door. The not clear door off to the left-hand side. Girl, I'm over here waiting for your raid. What you even talking about? You got 2 hours. You better send that thing to me. I'm sitting over here waiting for you. In the wise words of my uncle, waiting on you. Hey, look, that's where my stem palette ended up. That's good to know. Oh yeah, I was waiting for curved bases to finish that out, because I have these curved places in right here, and I haven't got curved bases because I'm waiting for the spring update, so that way I can get it, make sure nothing's broken. Okay. I need to figure out what the heck I can do with these. I don't want to just leave this here. I don't want to, because like, this is just sort of here. This is my like original outpost that I made. I built that to like store my chest when I first came over here. That's why I kind of left it there. But like when you compare it to something like this, it's just kind of lacking. Oops. Oh, hey, you can change it. When did that happen? When was that a thing? I didn't think you could change the look of these anymore. That's new. Where the hell did that just go? Where did that just... Hello? Hello? Where the heck did that just go? All right. Oh, wait, there it is. It's in the ground. Go. Sure. Cool. All right, let's get up on top. How bad is the grind to build mushroom and pumpkin Oh, mushrooms is super easy. Mushrooms is not bad at all. Honestly, mushroom building is super duper duper easy. Pumpkins is a little bit of a pain because you got to get algae right now. But come the summer update when we get the pond, it's not going to be a problem at all. So yeah, building with mushrooms and pumpkin right now, not even a slight worry. All right, what do we got? 30 seconds. Yeah, pumpkin only takes time because of algae. Grinding it up, grinding the pieces. There's so many good places, especially over in this new area that's over here, where you can kind of see these toadstools. Over here, there's so many toadstools, and you can grind those up and make hundreds of pumpkin bricks a day. It's super easy to build with pumpkin stuff now. Or mushroom bricks. Build with mushroom bricks now. Because you can go and get mushrooms all over the place, and you can get a ton of them. You hate the pumpkin bricks? You'd prefer clean orange with no moss or rot? To each your own. I really like the doors for the mushrooms, for the pumpkin stuff, and the windows. The doors and the windows really do it for me. The green that's in them, I don't mind it. But, yeah, I still think that it would be cool to have, like, a clean version. All right. Here we go. Ah, dang it. I got the wrong frickin'... I got the wrong raid. I was down too low. Sorry, not the end of the world. Drink the. Thank you. Nope, I pulled up my boat. I accidentally pulled up my boat. Hang on. Ripley, save my life for a second. Oh, crap. Protect me, Squire. Okay. Note to self, don't accidentally take out your bow when you're supposed to be fighting things.
What I wanted.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to get any gold cards here again, but that's okay. We made it through it. I don't think if there was a way to get the orc ants and such you did at the first mixer. You do that by grinding the first mixer. There's no way to get them to come to your raids anymore. Once you've beaten that raid, it upgrades you to the most difficult raid that it can, which is why you go through and you have to fight like what we're fighting now with the earwigs and stuff like that. It's just the hardest raid logged in the game. So right now it's like, all right, well, once you're onto that raid, that's your raid that you're doing. So that's why it's like that. That's why you need to make sure you don't complete the first mixer and you just sit there and rotate it and do it over and over and over and over. Is there any random spawn for orc animals? Only if you haven't collected the burgle head and if you haven't done the mixers. Otherwise, if you've done them, it won't work. Is this the base game or the playground one? This is a base game save. I'm not playing playgrounds right now. I worked on a playground map a little bit. I'll probably work on it again this weekend, but I'm not going to be working on playgrounds for a little bit here. Mixers don't stop the orc enemies, only the raids. You're correct. It's if you do either of them though, you'll stop one of the things that's going to keep them the orcs from around. So like there's orc stink bugs that are back here. There's orc roaches that are over here. There is orc bombardier beetles and stink bugs that are up here with an orc bee that's back over here. In this spot, there is a bunch of orc spiderlings and an orc roach queen. Well, there was an orc roach queen in here, but there's also orc roaches that are in here that you can go and get. There's orc red ants inside of here, I want to say. Red soldier ants and orc weevils. Inside of this mixer over here underneath the skateboard, there's an absolute crap load of things that you can go and get. And then I want to say that there are orc weavers over here somewhere. I don't remember. Is Burgle's head out, or is that the way up in the side in the bush? What? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're asking. Would I be willing to do a video on where orc? Yeah, I could do a video on where different orc locations are for people to grind. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, this is where Sim is going to leave the stream for tonight. It's that time for me to go make dinner for my family. So I'm going to get out of here. I will write down that video idea down. Hopefully I can get something like that out for you tomorrow or the next day. I'll work on a video for you guys here. But thank you everybody so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please do hit the like button in your guys' way out. If you're over on Twitch, thank you everybody so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. And also, everybody on YouTube, thank you all so much. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Hope to see you guys there. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.